Alright guys, that is it. We beat The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword 100%. We did everything in this game. Now you don't have to 100% everything just to get this. It actually shows what Zelda went through, like basically her own adventure in her game. It shows like how Impa found her and all that. The ending was a little sad, I will admit, you know, because like, you know, Impa was like already dead, because of like how old she is, but her spirit didn't like really pass on because she knew what she had to do in the future. Well, just so Link could go to the past, stop Demise from doing what he wanted to do in the future, you know. But yeah, basically, like I said, it like basically shows, it's basically showing what Zelda went through before, like, you know, showing how Zelda got to the area before even Link got there. So basically, I think when Zelda even got there, about to enter, Link was already like climbing all the way to the, like, just got to the area, you know, just basically trying to find Zelda and all that. But you know, she was basically a few steps ahead of Link before like Link even got to her. See right there, it basically shows how Impa from the past was just basically helping Zelda out, you know, basically finding her destiny and all that. But yeah, like I said, I really want to do a 100% of run The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. If I did, I probably would have been finished with this game like probably a long time ago, because you know, due to side requests, it like took up like so many episodes, and I try not to go over the 15-minute limit, but there were some times I had to. Like for the Pt2 challenge, I like basically had no choice but to go over the 15-minute limit, because like, you know, if you guys don't know, I like keeping my videos at a 15-minute length. But there were sometimes I went over like, you know, 16, 17, which I did when I hit 20 and all that. That was just going way too far. But there were times like I had to for like, you know, the boss rush, the Pt2 challenge, and all that. I thought I was gonna have to for the volcano area, but I guess I did, because to me it looked long, but it really wasn't long. But yeah, but like I said, I'm like really happy that I did this game 100%. Like I said, I basically upgraded all the items, I got all the collectibles, all the gratitude crystals, all the side requests out of the way. I basically like just did everything that I could, like basically 100% everything. Like, well, I mean, it was like I was going 100%. I mean, not just for like the heart piece and the gratitude crystals. I mean, like everything, which I already did. Like, I got all the empty bottles. I got all the shields upgraded. I got all my like the arrows, the scatter shot. I got basically everything upgraded. Now, I'm actually gonna give you guys my thoughts on this game. Basically, what I give like a 0 out of 10 on which games or which parts I like. For the gameplay, I give this a 7 out of 10. The gameplay really wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good. The story was actually pretty good too, because it turns out like I like how like basically it follows like not the ritual, yeah, kind of like a ritual. No, like yeah, no, not a ritual. But I forgot the name of the word. Like how like Zelda was basically chosen by the goddesses to be the hero of the game. And, well, basically, I think it's like a reincarnation of Link, and basically he was just chosen to be the goddess chosen from the hero chosen for the goddesses, basically going on an adventure and all that, basically save Zelda. So I actually did really like that. I mean, it did kind of go out of the original Zelda games, like, when you start off with 3 hearts and all that, while this one starts off with 6. Yeah, I think my friend Israel, because we actually had an argument about this when I picked up this game for my birthday since I had the money to get it, and we was actually having a big argument about that because it wasn't basically following the same thing as the other Zelda games. Start with 3 hearts, and Link, he was making a big deal how Link looked different because he had like, he didn't look like Link. He actually looked like, I don't know, some other Link with big lips. Yeah, he actually made such a big deal out of that. From the storyline, I actually give it like, an 8 out of 10. It really wasn't that bad. I like how the story went through, how like, how what Link went through just to try to find Zelda, the temples he had to go through, the songs he had to learn, and some other stuff he had, like, he had to do just so he could actually get Zelda back, get the true Master Sword, and, etc, etc. The controls in the game, I actually give it, 6 to 7 out of 10. It really wasn't that bad. No, I'll probably give it like an 8 to 9 out of 10. The controls really wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. My only problem was, like, I didn't like how they have the stamina bar for Link. I think they try to make it realistic where while he runs or rolls, he actually loses stamina because that's basically what happens in real life. And I can understand that, but I think they should just follow like they did like in Ocarina of Time and all. Like don't have the stamina bar. Just like let him roll and all that. Like let him roll without the stamina bar, but the run I didn't mind. But overall, I actually give the Legend of Zelda game basically a 7.5 out of 10. Is that in my top 5 favorite Zelda games? But the Zelda game, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, really wasn't that bad. It was actually a really good Zelda game. I really wouldn't give it like a 9 out of 10 or anything. 7 out of 10 is actually pretty good. It was actually a really good game made by Nintendo. I think to me, like, there was actually, the Cyber Quest in this game was actually pretty more annoying than the one in Majora's Mask. Well, at least in my opinion, of course. But yeah, that's basically about it. We actually completed The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It's basically showing how, Link and her dad actually reunites and all that. But, overall, like I said again, the Zelda game wasn't really that bad. I like how it shows how Gruz wasn't really a bad guy. He was just basically jealous of Link, but when he met Impa kind of like changed him. He became like really a good guy. So basically, Gruz wasn't really such a bad guy in this game. I think the only annoying side request in this game, in my opinion, was with the item check girl, because you had, to me, that was probably the only annoying one, because you had like to keep leaving, like switching day to night, day to night, day to night, just so like you get her to say different things. I mean, to me, that was the only annoying side request in the game. Like, I didn't mind the rest of the side requests, but yeah, like I said, this game really wasn't that bad. I actually pretty enjoyed it. The only thing that kept pissing me off in this game wasn't the recording or the editing. It was my freaking controller. Because if you guys don't know, my controller, if you guys saw in a couple of episodes a couple of times, my controller decided to act stupid. Yes, I mean stupid, like it would just basically the controller would just go out of control for no reason. It would just basically have its own control, which would basically waste a couple of seconds on like the video that I'm recording, and I really hate that. Like, I really did not like that. It was really pissing me off. That was the only thing I did not like about while I was like doing the recording of the game. the editing and all that wasn't really that bad. It was just basically my controller was basically it was actually his fault, but I think it was my fault because sometimes like the cords would get tangled for some reason, and I think I plugged in my my nunchuck to the Wii stick, you know, the Wii Plus. It was like, it's kind of like loose, so I think that's basically kind of my fault. But anyways, yes, we actually did it. We actually beat The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and I will not be starting my next Let's Play for a while because I really want to take a break of this game, because this game really took me a long time for a finish. It took me at least 7 to 8 months to finish. But yeah, once you actually beat this, you can actually play Heroes Mode. But since I already have files, yes, I actually do want to make a Heroes Mode file. Yeah, bring it on. No, I will not be doing an LP of Heroes Mode. You guys can look up other videos for that. But yeah, that's basically about it. I really don't know when I'm actually gonna be starting my next LP. So and since I actually really never showed you guys the opening yet, this is basically the opening, and this makes my other files. You know, my playtime is like 30 hours and 20 minutes. I think it is. Basically shows everything that I got. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this LP. I don't know when I'm gonna be starting my next LP, because right now I really want to take a break because this game kind of took a lot out of me. So I'll see you guys next time in my next LP. Later.